Alright everyone, another Dales ride today, quite a big one. We are doing a 20-mile loop today, about 3,500 feet of climbing. We've started up at Mastiles and we're going to be heading to Starbotton and then to Kettlewell and then finishing off coming up Mastiles Lane. Bit of a windy one again today, so I'm hoping it don't spoil the ride too much. So I think this is my last ride today for this dropper post. I think I'm going to swap it. Look at all of that there, look. So I'm going to get the one-up components and have that as a bit more drop. That will be down here. It's just not, it just don't go down enough. It's hindering me a little bit, just too high. And there's the top of the climb there, that horizon. Right, that's it. Climb 1 of 5 complete. Yeah, hell of a climbing ride today. Here we go, first downhill. Offline, path's just above us. Never mind. So it's just a grass track all the way to the valley floor. And that big hill right in front of us, that's what we're climbing. Yeah, so just coming down here, my seat is hitting me in the bum. So that is why I'm thinking about getting rid of this dropper, this access dropper, and getting the one-up one, which is a 240mm drop. This one's a 170. So I think it'll transform my riding, being able to get lower on the bike. Yeah, because look at all that to go. Loads. It's actually quite a nice descent in this, even though it's on grass. Nice things to hop over. It's a nice long descent, as Dale's descents go. All the descents today are quite long actually. It's nice. Nice. Nearly down. There, we're fully down now.
How far down that?
1.2 miles. Yeah, it's a 1.2 mile tarmac section now, and then we're off up there and then drop into Starbotton. We're up this bridleway here, Starbotton, 2 5/8 mile. Right into Granny Gear, but I think I'll be pushing up here. I think this climb's all manageable apart from the bit where John is. God, if I can get to that tree, I'll be well happy. This is well steep. I'm doing it. Slow that cadence down and get my breath back. Not dabbed yet. Rear wheel's spinning a bit, come on. Just this corner and then we level a bit. Oh, I can't believe I got up that bit without dabbing. Very good. I think I walked that last time when I was on the Scott, which was a couple of years ago now, so obviously I've got a lot more fitter since then. Yeah, I like my fitness. I don't just ride for fun, I ride for the fitness as well, really enjoy it. That's why I like my climbs, and that's what puts me off an e-bike. I think e-bikes are great, I'm not an e-bike hater whatsoever. I think they're brilliant. But where's the challenge? John's got up here a piece of piss. Anybody could get up here a piece of piss. I like coming up here under my own steam, even though it's so tough. Now this bit might catch me out. If I can get around that corner. Luckily it's concrete. If it were loose stone I'd be pushing. Right, this is the tough bit. Come on, if I can get to this gate, what an achievement. Shit. What an achievement.
You ride all of it?
Yeah.
I look behind and I expected bike to be on my shoulders. Oh, fucking hell, there's no way he's riding up here.
Yeah, go up.
Wow.
I think that the next climb is the brute though. Because we're quite lucky with that climb because it was concrete.
Yeah.
Because I was starting to spin my back wheel going up there, but the concrete kept me going. The next climb, it's all loose. So I'll definitely be pushing up there. You'll get up on that. If you stick it in turbo or something.
Turbo?
Yeah.
Come out the toe.
Toe.
Come out the toe. Or Eco. Eco and toe, that's
You
it.
told me it doesn't come out of Eco. And the last couple of rides, mate, you've been in tow. So now
you're fucking carrying your bike, I'm not going up in Eco.
so I think you could be a secret turbo user. You're just not saying. Yeah, we're nearing the top of this climb now. All the hard bits are done, the steep bits, and I honestly can't believe I've got up here without dabbing. If you know this area and know where I am, you'll know how tough this climb is. It's nice being clipped back in for this type of riding.
Yeah.
Going up there on flats, I don't think I could have done it. Yeah, it's nice being able to switch pedals up on what I'm doing, so they're just sticking to one. Finding it quite natural now, just jumping from one pedal to another. I'm not finding it strange. As soon as I put the flats on, I'm at home on them. As soon as I put the clips back on, I can clip in and out easy. Well, we're quite high now, and in the full wrath of the wind. There we go, there's the top. Yeah, look at that climb. Elevation screen, look. Now we're off to the valley floor. A bit shitty around here. Only this little bit, I think. Just go slow because I don't want to get a wet arse today. Right, so I have never been down here before. I've always seen it on the map, but never actually ridden it. Looks good. That was good. Very, very nice. Had a bit of Lake District kind of feel to it. Don't think I'd like to come down here in the wet though, because the surface is limestone. I'm slipping about now and it's not even wet. I've never been down there, so I didn't know what it was like, mate. That was brilliant.
Yeah.
That's not your cup of tea, though, that is it?
No.
Reminded me of lakes, that. But in lakes, it's really grippy rock. Here, all this is limestone. Look at that. How slippy that is. I won't come down here, it's wet. Steep is it? Come on, go a bit quicker. Oh my God, that was very good. Can't believe I've not been down there before. I was a bit overcautious, I'd say. Yeah, the bike is coming up. Oh, thanks very much.
That's fine.
Where are you heading?
Just up and then on to Ankle.
Ah, right. Well, very impressed with that trail. Hiya.
Kettlewell or
Pardon?
Arncliffe? Do you come from Kettlewell or
Arncliffe, yeah.
Arncliffe? Are there any cows on the route or not?
No,
No, that's alright then.
don't think so.
No.
Can't remember seeing any.
No. That's alright then.
You scared of cows?
Yeah. I do big detours if I have to.
Yeah.
So,
What I don't like about cows is they stand there like this
yeah.
until you're right up to them and you think, is that going to charge me, that
Yeah.
cow?
No,
And then you get up to him, then run off. Right, 3.5 miles to Kettlewell. That's including the climb and the descent. Right, if we could get up that other climb, how am I going to get on with this one? Yeah, this bit is the tough bit. from here to the hairpin. Let's see how we get on. Try and keep off the stones to the side here as much as I can. So far, so good. I remember that bit being the brutal bit, and I've just cleared it. So is this another climb I'm going to crack? I was actually really dreading this climb. It's actually alright. I think it's going to get any worse than this. After that initial bit, that was the brute bit. According to the climb screen, we've got a mile of climbing and 600 feet of ascent to we're at the top. And it's one big descent down into Kettlewell, where we'll stop and have lunch. Right, we're just about to summit climb 3, and I didn't dab on that either. I'm over the moon with my climbing today. Like I say, if you know this area, you'll know what I've been up today and how steep it is. I've been quite lucky with the wind so far, but I think it's going to be a headwind, the long descent into Kettlewell. I hope not. I hope we're lucky with it. So that's the whole reason they're coming up this climb, is to do that. I want a bit of reward for the pain. Right, so we're fully at the top now. Just crossroads here, and it's descent time. Well, a mixture of descent, a bit of flat, then a bit of descent. It just gets steeper as we get to Kettlewell. But we have now just turned into full-on headwind. I hope we drop out of it. Oh, brutal. Short sheep. That's it, go to the side, well done. It won't hit bell. The wind's blowing towards us, he won't hear it. Let's slow down. Hiya. We rang bell, but you couldn't hear us. Nice and respectful to the walkers today. Slow right down past them. Even though it spoils your descent, just slow down. But unfortunately, because of that wind, that descent weren't great. But at least I got a load of fitness on that climb. Right, let's find a river so I can get a drink. Right, so let's get a drink. Have some lunch. Nice place for lunch, John. So you've had yours already. You're too greedy, weren't you? Right? Too greedy. Right, bit of a road section now out of Kettlewell to Kilnsey, and then it's the brutal bit of Mastiles Lane back to the van. Right, 2.2 miles of road until we get to Kilnsey. Yeah, quite a brutal loop is this one. If you're not into your climbing, maybe give this one a miss. Actually, looking at the climb screen, this climb I weren't looking forward to is actually the easiest climb of the day. It's only 712 feet to the top. The climbs we've already done today have been 1,000 feet of climbing. Right, here we go, the last major climb. I won't show too much of this climb because it features heavily in that Grassington ride from a couple of videos ago. Right, we just made it to the tough bit. Come on. Oh my god, this wind. Oh, I made it. Not quite at the top yet, but the segment doesn't end until up there. But no dabs yet. God, I'm so impressed with my climbing today. There were no trophies today up there. Not with that wind. That's it. Climb complete. I think John will have gone straight back to the van. It's only 3 miles. Oh, he's here. Yeah, a good microphone test anyway for this wind. So if you can hear me alright, this is a nice setup.
Windy Miller!
Looking forward to getting back now. I'm done in after that last climb. Done nearly 19 miles so far. We've done 4,100 foot climbing. That's brutal for it. Yorkshire Dales is that. Got about 1.5 miles to go.
Of windiness.
Of windiness, yeah. That was a stupid idea going through that stream because I've now got wet feet and we're at the end of the ride. Right, we are back. There's John's van look in front of us. Well, what a brute of a ride that was. I enjoyed it, but it was very, very, very tough. But I'm actually over the moon that I've got up all 3 major climbs, well 5 actually, all 5 climbs without dabbing. That is very impressive. But I think the highlight of the ride was probably that descent through the woods heading down to Starbotton. I thought that was outstanding. That's the first time I've been down there. A few people's recommended it to me, and that's the first time I've done it. I was a bit cautious down it, but it's only because I haven't been down it before. Yeah. So if you're on a normal bike and you don't like climbing so much, I wouldn't do this ride. We've got an e-bike, it's quite a nice little ride, I'd say, with you.
Yeah.
Yeah. Right, I'll see you on the next one.